Today on the channel from WWE Mattel Elite Series 126, we got the return of Big Jim and Jimmy Uso.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Elite Series 126 unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got Big Jim, not that one, Todd McFarlane. We got Jimmy Uso, but for all your Jimmy Uso needs and a whole lot more, make sure you end up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. And you know we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And Jimmy Uso, no stranger to any of the Mattel Elite lines, basic line, main event line, championship showdowns, ultimates even, and all points in between. Yep, knuckle crunchers as well. However, he's having a hard time keeping up with his brother Jay, as Jay has really passed Jimmy Uso in the figure department. So nice to get a solo career Jimmy Uso representing his Royal Rumble look from, I guess, well over a year ago at this point now. But cool enough to get another Jimmy Uso. We'll always get some Jimmy Usos. I just don't know if he'll ever catch up to his brother. I just don't see that being in the cards at this point. But we're going to dive into it. We're going to see what old Big Jim's up to here. Looking good, all in white. He's ready to celebrate. Smiling Jimmy Uso face. Got Jimmy Uso here, WWE Elite. 8 and up, as we know. Part of Series 126. On the side, he's ready to rock and roll, strut and stroll his way into the Royal Rumble. And on the back, got the tail of tape, got the blurb. There's the cross-sell down below. You know we're unboxing all these on the channel, so make sure you do subscribe. But let's dive into it. Let's see what old Big Jimmy Uso's up to from San Francisco, California. Not sure that's too beautiful, old Todd McFarlane out there. A lot of craziness in San Francisco, as I know. I was just in California. They were telling me about it. I got a guy that works with me in my day job, and he's out there in San Francisco. He's like, he hates going downtown San Francisco as he has to roll his windows down. He says, he's like, it's a thing here. You roll them down and you don't leave anything in your car because people break all the windows in the car. That's what he said. And it's happened to him and his daughter and all kinds of stuff. It's a whole rigmarole over there. San Francisco, what are we doing? It's a long ways away from 1989 when they conveniently lost to the Oakland A's in the World Series. Never forget, of course, the Bay Area series. But maybe more importantly, the home of Full House. What would Danny Tanner be doing if he was still living out there? I don't know. San Francisco, California, enough of that jibber jabber. 6'3", 251 pounds. Finisher, that dreaded Flying Oos. It's like the Flying Dutchman, but totally different, and Oosy is what it is. Career highlights: Raw Tag Team Champion, SmackDown Tag Team Champion, WWE Tag Team Champion. Should we put our bets in Vegas? Do we think he'll ever get a United States title run, or maybe an Intercontinental title run, or a world title? I don't know. I don't know if that's in the cards for him or not. After reuniting with the original bloodline, Big Jim looked to punch his ticket to WrestleMania as the 10th entrant in the 2025 Royal Rumble match. You know, one thing about the Royal Rumble, when I was a kid, it was great because anybody could win. It could be Big John Studd. It could be Hacksaw Jim Duggan. You just never knew who was going to win the Royal Rumble. So that was kind of fun. Nowadays, with that title belt on the line, which was fun the first couple of years, now you're like, well, theoretically, there's about 5 people that have a chance of actually winning. And now it's more about the surprises, really, for me in the Rumble. So I would love to see them change that. Let's get away from that title shot. I don't think that's going to be in the cards, though, unfortunately. We do got the hole on the side. Nothing in here. Nothing baggy-wise is what it is. See you later. Goodbye. Plastic Big Jim prison. Not the first time or the last time for old Big Jim in prison. Nope, that was his brother. You know, we've all been there one time or another. Did I ever tell you about my time in Oz? Oz Penitentiary, of course. Well, a kid that came from the class of 1984 movie. Look that one up. You would expect him to spend some time in an Oz Penitentiary. And I did. But I got out. I changed my life for the better. Look at me now. I'm reviewing action figures. Yes, look at me now. I've really come a long way. I've come a long way from sharing a jail cell with one Peter Criss. Yes, Peter Criss and me. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? But there it is. Plastic prison. See you later. Goodbye. All right, let's get down to Big Jim here. We got 2 fists of Big Jim Fury right here. Taped up fist as well. Ready to go, ready to party, ready to throw some punches. Dare I say in some bunches is Big Jim. But now we're into Jimmy Uso here. Some of this stuff we've seen in the past, looking interesting. He's got that very cool hand motion, so I always love it. It reminds me back to the early infancy of the Mattel Elite line, even the basic line back in the day, where characters would be posed out in the package, and we get a little bit of that, kind of representing what we saw in the package as well. Got a little hand gesture going on. I don't know if he's going to throw a fireball at somebody or what he's going to be up to, but it does look good. I don't mind that. I don't hate that at all. Looking pretty nice. Got a brand new head sculpt here, looking very good. Very happy, very jovial, very smiley, just showing off those pearly whites. Got the big beard going on, 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, and a mouth. Got that long hair. He looks a lot like Roman Reigns here, too, I would say. Really showing off that family resemblance. He's got the Ulafala. No, I guess that's not what that is. I guess it's just more of like a lei is what's over the top of his head here, and it is removable. We've seen this numerous times as well with the Usos. It looks like he stepped off the plane in Hawaii. Or, yeah, Omaha, Nebraska. Exactly, Todd McFarlane. You know, they do that in Omaha, too. Ohio. Oh, any place that starts with an O. Ohio, Omaha, Oahu, any of those, why not? But we do got that. We've seen that before with different colors in it, but looks pretty good. I thought this was actually a plastic shirt, but it is a soft goods shirt. No Velcro or anything like that. Big Jim #1 right here. Looking interesting in that one. I'm not sure what that one, it looks like a one. It also looks like a sword. Also looks like a few other things, but he's got that going on in the old basketball jersey. Tattoos on the arms, got to have them as we know. 2 gripping hands here, and I'm probably going to display him how he was displayed in the package. I'm just going to make it different. That works for me. Got the white pants on here. You got the black, the yellow, the red striping down the side. Almost looks like Chicago Bulls, but then you got the yellow in the crotch. Hopefully that is just paint. Hopefully he didn't have an accident. You know, when you spend a long time in that Rumble match, you got to use the facilities, and you can't leave. You can't leave, but he's got some yellow down his legs there. Got some wild socks that I like the looks of. And then we got some white shoes on him. And then arms all the way around for us. Bicep cut. Double jointed pinless elbows playing all the hits. Hands back and forth side to side. Head back and forth side to side. Ab crunch a little looser than I would like it to be, unfortunately. Got a little bit of that frog in him. Sometimes guys get the dog in him like Braun Breaker. Sometimes they get the frog in him. It's just a roll of the dice, I guess. You do get the big old splits if you need it. Look at this articulation. Remember where we were about a year ago with the Vietnam issues? They have fixed those, so kudos to the Mattel team. Thigh cut there. Double jointed pinless knees, extremely tight over here. You do get a boot cut. You also get ankle side to side, back and forth. Toe articulation. Look at that, not just for Ultimates anymore. We got those with the Uso Ultimates, and they're just carrying it on into the Elite line, which is pretty cool. And I do envision a day when all the Elites will probably have the toe articulation as well, like a young Todd McFarlane, as we know. Fits on a Mattel ringside collectible stand, playing all the hits right there for old Big Jim, representing the Royal Rumble once upon a time, or maybe 2025. Choose your own adventure there. And then I'm going to dance right over here to get his partner in crime, his brother. Got the ringside exclusive Defining Moments version of the Yeet Man himself. So joining up the yin and yang once again in the Usos. Not a bad piece of business. In all honesty, though, this Jimmy Uso, probably not going to be the most popular one from this set. When you got a guy like Penta, you got first time in the line, Javon Evans, and you got Roman Reigns from WrestleMania. There's a lot of heavy hitters in this line, but still very cool to get Jimmy Uso every once in a while. I would be okay if they dialed back Jay just a smidge and gave us some more Jimmys. To each their own, though. As we do know, it's all about following the money, and Jimmy Uso isn't quite as popular as Jay Uso, at least as we're filming right here. But there it is, Jimmy Uso from Elite Series 126. What's your thoughts on this one? Pick up, pass, long game, no game, I'm not so sure game? Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day and then some. Got even more content for you on Patreon, YouTube channel memberships. Your best way to support the channel. And you get early access to everything I do on both YouTube channels. Early access to the podcast, giveaways, bonus videos, you name it. It's all going down on Patreon each and every single day. Appreciate the support over there. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com, which is my email, but also the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, every Tuesday, wherever podcasts are found. Video cast on YouTube, and don't forget my books, The Complete Guide to the ECW Original San Francisco Toy Makers, and The Complete Guide to the Jakks Class Superstar Series, both available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. So for Big Jim, I'm Big Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?